when William Branham would talk about the vindications of his ministry,
Quando o irmão Branham falava sobre as vindicações do seu ministério,
and he would make reference to what happened in 1933 at the Ohio
e
River.
quando ele fazia referência ao que aconteceu em 1933 no Rio Ohio,
I just simply believed what he said.
simplesmente acreditava no que ele dizia.
But growing up, I did hear stories that were a contradiction of what William Branham had said.
Mas, enquanto eu crescia, eu ouvi histórias de contradições sobre o que ele disse.
There were people who were present there in the 1933 baptism event.
Havia pessoas que estavam presentes lá naquele evento do batismo em 1933.
And according to their testimonies, if there was 100 people present, then that was quite a large crowd.
E, de acordo com o testemunho deles, se houvesse 130 pessoas, 130 people, you said?
No, if there was 100 people there, they said it would have been a large
Okay. Então,
crowd.
se houvesse ali 100 pessoas, teria sido uma grande multidão. 100 pessoas.
And that was very difficult for me to
É
understand.
muito difícil para eu entender.
Because William Branham would say one time there was 500 people there.
Porque teve vez que o irmão Branham disse que havia 500 pessoas lá.
Who saw the light and heard the voice.
Viram a luz e ouviram a voz.
And another time he said there were 2,000 there.
E outra vez ele disse que havia 2.000 pessoas lá.
Another time he said there was 3,000 there.
Outra vez ele disse que havia how many people? 3,000
3,000.
pessoas lá.
Then he said there was 4,000.
E em seguida ele disse que havia 4.000 pessoas lá.
Then he said there was
Em
5,000.
seguida ele disse que havia 5.000 pessoas lá.
Then he said there was
Em
7,000.
seguida ele disse que havia 7.000 pessoas lá.
Then he said there was 10,000 or more who saw the light and heard the
Em
voice.
seguida ele disse que havia 10.000 ou mais que ouviram a voz e viram a luz.
When in fact, the ones that I knew, they said that they never did see the light or hear the
Na verdade, as
voice.
pessoas que eu conhecia disseram que nunca ouviram a voz e nem viram a luz.
So for me, I just simply left it alone and just said that was something that Brother Branham was responsible for as far as the way he told me.
Então, para mim, eu simplesmente deixei isso de lado e pensei, o irmão Branham é responsável pelo que ele disse.
So, we heard the stories about the municipal bridge and the cloud out in Arizona, and all of those things affected me and caused me to be a strong believer.
E eu vi também as histórias sobre a ponte municipal e a nuvem. Então, esses foram fatos que me fizeram acreditar.
And no words can ever describe how deeply I was devastated when I found out that those stories were simply not as he had told them.
Nenhuma palavra consegue descrever como eu fiquei profundamente devastado quando eu descobri e essas coisas nunca aconteceram do jeito que ele disse que aconteceram.
Throughout the years, I had always known that William Branham was not our absolute.
Por todo o tempo eu sabia que o irmão Branham não era o nosso absoluto.
And I knew he was not an infallible.
Eu sabia que ele não era um homem infalível.
I knew that he made
Eu
mistakes.
sabia que ele cometia erros.
And I knew that any man is subject to exaggerating things a little bit.
Eu sabia que qualquer homem está sujeito a exagerar as coisas um pouco.
But here, not too many years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, as I began to study it in a deeper.
Mas há 2 ou 3 anos atrás, quando eu comecei a estudar isso de uma maneira mais profunda,
I found that the things that he said were supernatural vindication.
eu descobri que as coisas que ele disse eram vindicações sobrenaturais.
Were beyond just exaggerations.
Eu descobri que as coisas que ele disse que eram sobrenaturais estavam muito além do exagero.
I finally came to the conclusion that they just simply were not
Não,
true.
cheguei à conclusão de que simplesmente elas não eram verdade.
That was very hard for me to deal
Então
with.
foi muito difícil para mim lidar com isso.
Because I knew that there was good that was in William Branham's life.
Eu sabia que existia coisa boa na vida do irmão Branham.
And then to come to conclusion that the things that I was learning was just beyond just mistakes.
E chegar à conclusão de que as coisas que eu sabia eram simplesmente erros.
It required discernment to be able to know how to deal with it.
Exigiu discernimento para poder saber como lidar com elas.
The bad things were actually heart-shaking discrepancies.
As coisas ruins eram as discrepâncias de abalar o coração.
And those discrepancies were so great to me that it changed the credibility of William Branham in my eyes and in my
E essas discrepâncias eram tão grandes e me fizeram mudar a maneira como eu via o irmão Branham na minha mente e no meu coração.
So as an honest Christian, I knew I had to admit the truth.
Então, como um cristão honesto, eu tive que admitir a verdade.
And just admit that I had been wrong in things that I had believed was right.
Admitir que eu estava enganado nas coisas que eu tinha dito que eram verdadeiras.
So that concludes how I came in the message and really what caused me to believe, and then maybe a few thoughts on how I began to move away from
Então, isto conclui a resposta da maneira como eu vim a mensagem e o que me fez sair dela.
Okay.
O senhor agora há pouco falou que conheceu algumas pessoas de 1933 que o William Branham estava batizado. Foi isso mesmo que eu entendi.
You told us a while ago that you met some people that was there in the baptism in the Ohio River. Is it what I understood?
Yes.
Sim.
Você pode reafirmar o que essas pessoas disseram para o senhor?
Can you reaffirm what those people told you?
Well, one of them was Brother Grant Snelling, who was one of the early pastors at the Branham Tabernacle.
Qual deles era o irmão? What is his name again?
Graham
Qual
Snelling.
desses era o Graham Snelling? And he was the pastor?
Yes, he was one of the early pastors of the Branham
Ele foi um dos
Tabernacle.
pastores no início do Tabernáculo Branham.
Actually, William Branham, let me explain this. When William Branham began to go out on the field for his crusades,
Deixe-me explicar isso. Quando o irmão Branham começou a sair no campo para suas cruzadas,
he needed someone to be there at the church to help him with the people.
ele precisava de ter alguém para ficar na igreja para ajudar com as pessoas.
So the first minister I am aware of that he brought into the
Então, o primeiro ministro que eu conheço que ele trouxe para a igreja,
his name was Brother Macaulay.
o nome dele era Irmão Macaulay.
And of course, the church found out he had a marital problem, so the deacon board got together and put him out of the church.
Claro que a igreja descobriu que ele tinha um problema com casamento e o quadro de diáconos então retiraram do cargo.
Even though William Branham had said that the Holy Spirit had led him to bring Brother Macaulay in.
Marrion Branham tivesse dito que o Espírito Santo o tinha conduzido para trazer o irmão Macaulay para a igreja.
And then after him, there was Brother Graham Snell.
Depois dele, então, foi o irmão Graham Snelling. O irmão Norman, what is his name again?
Orman Neville.
Norman Neville. O irmão Norman
Orman Neville.
Ok. Depois dele, então, o irmão Orman Neville foi trazido.
Yeah, he was actually the one who stood there as the pastor up until the time William Branham
Na
died.
verdade, foi ele que continuou ali como pastor até a época em que o irmão Branham faleceu.
So that was my response to the question concerning.
Now, my question is, Arnold Neville, his last name is the same as brother. Okay, Neville. Oh, no. I'm mistaken. No, it's okay. Eu tinha confundido Arnold Neville. É um pastor, que ele foi o pastor, na verdade, da igreja, do Tabernáculo Branham, até a época em que o irmão Branham faleceu. Okay, so just to make sure, Arnold Neville was the pastor in William Branham's tabernacle until his death. Until Brother Branham's death.
That's correct. That's correct.
Ele, se não estou enganado, o pastor faleceu em 74.
What year did this brother die? Was it 1974?
I think it was around there. I think it was around 1974 when Brother Neville passed away.
Eu creio que foi por essa época aí, 1974, que o irmão Neville faleceu.
Está enterrado em Jacksonville. Fiz uma
And he
pesquisa.
is buried in Jeffersonville. I did some research.
Yeah, you're correct. He was buried right close there.
Ele foi, você está correto, ele foi enterrado próximo dali.